Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy BB27 here, and today we got a little bit of a different video. So today we're going to be doing a rant on a different YouTuber for once. It's not going to be Logan. It's going to be NickNick1121. So if you guys don't remember who this was, and you don't know who this was a kid way back in the day. He's not around no more. He doesn't do these videos, but he was a Plushtuber that would do a lot of very low quality, very low effort, extremely cringy plush episodes, and they were so bad. And I'm going to kind of break them apart and talk about why I don't like them and why a lot of people didn't like this kid. But like, he would just obviously copy Logan. Like, it was so painfully obvious that he was trying to be like SML, but he just couldn't do it, and all of the stuff he tried just completely failed. So, and actually his original account isn't even around anymore. If you look up his name, you'll just find the re-upload accounts. That's the only thing that exists. He quit a long time ago, and he tried doing like gaming videos, and I guess that didn't work out. But so yeah, I want to just kind of talk about this because this is such an interesting channel, but for like a lot of bad reasons. And I think it's just funny to kind of make fun of it a little bit just because it was really awful. Within time, it did get a little bit better by the end, but then that's kind of around the time he quit. So that's kind of sad. As soon as it started getting better, he just completely was done with the plush videos. But basically how these videos would work is it would always be a junior video. So think of all the 2014-15 era junior episodes from Logan and basically make them 100,000 times worse. And that's what you got with NickNick1121. And also, these weren't just like, 5-10 minute episodes. They would be literally almost movie-length episodes every single time you would upload. I'm talking 40-50 minutes, and most of the time an hour long, of just Junior and Toad, which Toad was supposed to be like Chef PP, so it's basically like a Junior Chef PP thing. It's just them arguing. This was kind of the first big thing why people didn't like the videos and why I hate them, is because most of these episodes would literally just be Junior and Toad sitting on the couch or sitting at the table or doing whatever, going outside, and they would literally just be arguing with each other for like 10, 20 plus minutes, and then Junior would get Bowser in there to go tell Toad off and get him to do something. Every video kind of worked the same. There's a couple exceptions, but most of the videos worked the same. It was basically Toad would be sleeping, and then Junior would come in, and then they just start arguing because Junior would want food. He was always usually food. He usually never anything else. It was always, take me somewhere, give me food, blah, blah, blah. And then Toad would be like, no, 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 because he didn't want to deal with Junior, and he just hated him. That never really got explained. I mean, obviously Junior's annoying, but he just hates him, so he never wants to do anything for him, but he always does stuff for him anyways because of Bowser. So it's so bad. And you guys got to remember, this is all a one-man crew. So because of that, there was a lot of other problems that would happen in these videos. For example, some of his bigger episodes, like Junior Goes to Wendy's or McDonald's, those would usually have his mom in there, and you wouldn't see her face, but you would see like her hand, and she'd be holding the plush sometimes while driving, which was just extremely cringy and extremely awkward. And this kid, I'm not trying to be too harsh on him, I really am not, but his voice was ear piercing. Like, this dude could not do just a regular voice. He would just screech every time he'd play one of these characters, and none of them had different voices. Bowser, he was trying to go for a deeper voice, but with Junior and Toad, it was literally just the exact same voice for both of them, and it was extremely irritating. And especially since they're always angry. I mean, you're never going to get a video where Toad is just happy the whole time and chilling. That just didn't exist on this channel. So they're always angry, and he's always screeching at each other and screaming, and it's just like so annoying. And him doing that in the car with his mom made it so cringy, and it's just like, oh, it's embarrassing. And there's ones, a lot of the time they'll go out in public and do this. So like, he would be at like these fast food places, or well, there's one episode called like Junior Goes to the Store, and I remember he was like in a Walmart like screaming, and I don't think that one exists anymore. A lot of them got deleted, unfortunately, but it's kind of like a good thing too. But it really, I mean, this was like a fossil of plush tubers. There's a lot of plush tubers out there that are pretty bad. Anime Bro Me is another one that's like, whoa, they were kind of like terrible people. But I mean, this one's a little more innocent than that. It's just really awful in terms of video quality. Again, the length of these videos were ridiculous. This dude would literally drag these videos on for 30 to 40 minutes with nothing happening. There's no real plots to any of these. The main characters are always gonna be Junior, Toad, and Bowser. I mean, like, I think there were a couple exceptions with the Koopalings in one of the videos, and like, I don't think he ever did Mario or Luigi. It was always just Junior, Toad, Bowser. That was it. Sometimes Junior would have his friends over, which were basically like Joseph and Cody ripoffs, and they weren't even funny. And then that was it. But yeah, I mean, these videos were just, it was just the same thing every video. And sometimes it would get really bad. Like, at least with the fast food ones, they would go outside, and yeah, it's a little bit cringy, but like there was more happening to the video. But a lot of the time it would be stuff like, oh, I don't know, Junior's like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, Junior's garlic bread was one of them, and then the whole video is just him screaming at Toad to get him garlic bread. Or, like, there's, like, a copy of that. Oh, Junior's cereal, and he wants cereal. Or, like, Junior's candy, and then he just wants candy. And it's, like, 40 minutes of just the same thing. Like, it starts off, they argue, he goes and gets the thing for him. But what would happen is, it's not just like, oh, he gets it for him and it ends. Usually what would happen in these videos is Junior would never be satisfied. So he'd be like, you know, he'd bring him like one, you know, whatever, piece of food, right? And he'd be like, no, I want 5 more, I want 10 more. And then Toad shouts at him and says, oh, I'm not gonna do that, I can't do that, that's too much for your fat ass, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes and gets him like a couple more anyways. Then Junior just tells him no and go get me more. And he goes and gets him more. Like, these videos are literally impossible to finish. It's just the same thing with constant arguments going on. The fast food ones are a little funnier though, because again, these are in public. But there's also a lot of weird shit that happens in the fast food ones. Like, I think it's the Wendy's one where it's a Junior and Toad, and they're kind of trying to not be as loud as they normally are in the house because, you know, he was out in public, but still being really annoying. But there's this whole thing where he goes in a bathroom with the Junior plush and he's trying to pee or something, and he's wiping the Junior plush on like these public toilet seats. I'm not even kidding. He's putting the Junior plush on the toilet seat where everyone shits, and he's just wiping it on there, and then he takes it out, and then they actually do get food in these videos. So after he comes out of the bathroom, he puts the Junior plush on top of like his fries and his food, and then he cuts, and then you could see how like he ate some of it, and it's like supposed to be like Junior eating it. It's so bad. It's so bad. It's so gross. It's like this kid had no idea like how dirty those toilets were, and even the floors too. I remember he would drag the plushes on the floors and shit. It was really disgusting. I know that's a minor nitpick, but it's nasty to watch. And he does that a lot in these fast food videos. Sometimes they would change it up a little bit, though. Like, he would have Bowser be the main guy of the episode. But this literally changed to nothing. All it was like deeper voice version of Junior. Because Bowser would still shout at Toad, basically be whiny and beg him for stuff. And then that's all it was. And then Toad would yell and they would fight back and forth. So even if Junior wasn't in an episode and it was like Bowser, it would just be a copy and paste of a Junior episode. There was literally no change to anything that was happening. And I know a lot of people like to get on this dude for his editing stuff, and I get it. It was pretty rough. I mean, usually it was all one take. I mean, I kind of do wish he at least had some cutting going on or music, but that was never a thing. He would always just do one take. Eventually, though, I do remember near the end of the channel, he did start putting music in and cutting a little more, and the episodes did shorten to around 20 minutes or 15 minutes, which was much better. But it's just sad because as soon as he started pumping out videos like that, he quit. And he actually, this is a little off topic, I guess, but he did go on to do a gaming channel that you can't find anymore. Like, I guess it's no longer up. So NickNick1121 is just not around anymore. If you look it up, you just get a re-upload channel. And what's funny enough is before I recorded this video, I guess I learned the re-upload channel quit too. Like, they're done re-uploading videos for this kid, which is just kind of sad, but it's also funny. But all the main ones, all the main classics are still uploaded that are completely awful. Oh my god. If you guys think Logan, I mean, Logan gets bad. Logan gets some bad quality videos sometimes and some really rushed out garbage videos with Jeffy and Brooklyn guy. But I mean, I'd rather watch any of those in a heartbeat over a 40-50 minute video of Junior and Toad screaming at each other about, oh, I don't know, ice cream or cupcakes or candy or pancakes or waffles, whatever. Like, and it's just a copy and paste to every video. Like, literally, if you watch 2 or 3 of these, you've watched one of them, really. You watched every video that he's made, for the most part. You really don't need to see a lot to know what these videos were like. And Toad was really bad. I mean, he's supposed to be the relief character, like the Squidward character, but he is just completely awful. I mean, he's just so damn annoying. I get it, like Junior's pissing him off, so he's constantly going to be angry. But even when he is briefly happy, he's also just kind of like a dick, and he's just not really a good character to watch. And then Junior's just completely awful. I mean, don't even get started on Junior. It's just, oh my god, he's like 3 years old, which I get it. It's based off the 2014 like Logan era videos, but it was so much worse than how Junior was in those videos, which Junior was already pretty bad at that time. And just think about that times like a million. I don't even know if you could say that there was filler in the videos, because the entire video feels like filler. Like I said earlier, there's no real plot structure to any of these episodes. It's just the same. It kind of has a structure, I guess, but it's all just arguing for like most of it, and then it will just end. Even at the very end, when Junior is finally kind of satisfied, it just ends. Like, it's just never like great. You never feel good after watching one of these. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about today. Just want to do a little rant and kind of talk about NickNick1121, because it was a very interesting plush channel. Definitely one of the worst ones ever made. The title is not clickbait. This is one of the worst plush tubers out there. Very cringy, very low effort. I get it. One-man crew is tough. But dude, you could have at least cut the camera, like, or just something, try to change the voice up a little bit. I mean, there's so many things that needed to be improved upon, which kind of were later on, but even at his best, he was still pretty bad. I know I'm not one to talk, because, like, I mean, I do some plush episodes sometimes. You guys have seen the parodies. I mean, those are like a million times better than Nick has ever put out, and I'm really not trying to be a dick when I say that, but I get it. He was younger. But this went on for so long, at least a good few years, with no improvements, just because I guess little kids enjoyed the videos enough, and Nick probably just thought, hey, that's good, I'm just going to keep pumping these out, and it's so bad. Oh, man. But yeah, that's all I want to talk about, guys. Like, subscribe. It's your boy Blader. I got a stream coming out later tonight. We'll be starting a new series, and hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you want me to talk about more different YouTubers. I know this is a little similar to Logan, but it's like a way worse Logan. But if you want me to talk about more than just Plushtuber, let me know. I definitely want to keep doing videos that are not related to Logan, just so I can kind of expand the channel a little bit more. So yeah, let me know. Peace out, and stay lit.